Greetings, fellow gorehounds, and welcome back to a Blood Splattered vlog. I'm the Horror Guru.
And I'm Count Jackula.
And today we're going to talk about Dust Bunny, the latest film from writer-director Bryan Fuller of Hannibal fame. And with that said, my fellow gorehounds, Dust Bunny is a very interesting movie. It's kind of like an action, horror, fantasy hybrid movie about a little girl named Aurora who hires an assassin that lives right across from her in the same apartment complex, played by Mads Mikkelsen, to kill the monster under her bed. A bunny made out of dust that eats people.
Yep.
It kind of exists in like a almost surreal kind of fantasy setting that kind of reminds me of like
The City of Lost Children, Delicatessen, or Amelie.
Mix of like dark and whimsical. That's hard to
they
describe.
got that beautiful like Art Deco like apartment complex.
Yeah, 100%.
You know,
which actually kind of harkens back to some of Bryan Fuller's earlier works, like Pushing Daisies and Dead Like Me. Pseudo Tim Burton-y kind of vibe going on.
Very fairy tale.
100%. But it's also got like brutal violence in it. Like it doesn't like hide the fact that fucking Mads Mikkelsen is a fucking like assassin and will kill a motherfucker in no time flat. But it's got like the heart of something like Leon the Professional.
It does, yeah.
And the heart of the movie is 100% there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I totally felt for this little girl. She is fucking awesome. And I loved Mads Mikkelsen's kind of like emotionally stunted performance.
Yes.
Where he kind of feels like a guy who's lived his whole life as an assassin, but never really kind of progressed past like being 12 in his mental capacity, which is very similar to Leon in Leon the Professional. He still feels a little bit more adult competent than Leon did. There's a lot of cool characters in this movie, like David Dastmalchian shows up in this movie. And I also really love Sigourney Weaver as like his handler character.
Yes.
And there's some spoilers about her we'll talk about in the spoiler section. I really liked her in this movie. My only real complaint with the movie is so much of this movie is so obviously shot on a green screen. There are times where it almost feels like the Star Wars prequels where you're just like, could you have like something tangible in this shot?
Oh.
Mainly when he goes outside of the apartment.
Oh, yeah.
The insides of the apartments are these beautiful fucking sets. These elaborate fucking sets that are way more beautiful than any apartment you could ever fucking have in real life.
Oh, yeah.
Another thing that's really cool about this movie, it's got a really weird aspect ratio. It's like super fucking wide.
Yeah.
Like to the point where like you're watching it and you're like, it's like a slit on the screen. But it actually allows them to do some really cool stuff with the fucking giant monster bunny thing. So
yeah.
that's
One of the questions in the movie is the bunny real, or is this girl like psychotic?
And we'll talk about that in the spoiler section because I loved how much the movie fucked with you up until the moment like you knew for sure.
Yeah.
I really liked this movie.
Yeah, it's really good.
The dynamic between the two characters makes it work. I love the design of the giant bunny monster when you do like see it doing its thing and terrifying her. Like there's one sequence really early on where it's like it's got the bed on its back while she's trying to sleep, and so she's like hanging on to the bed while it's just fucking like looking around for her. Because they got this cool conceit with the bunny where it lives under her bed, but it also lives underneath her floorboard. So it kind of like moves through the floorboard like a shark.
Yeah. She's playing The Floor is Lava.
Yes.
The entire time.
Yes, it's an entire movie of a girl playing The Floor is Lava. It's fucking great. An example of the weird, like, over-elaborate nature of the apartment complex is that weird fucking, like, hippo she uses to get around. It's like a giant hippo statue with wheels on its fucking legs that she just, like, uses like a boat throughout the apartment.
Yeah, strangely enough, one of the more fantastical elements of the film.
I was sitting there going, like, first off, even that apartment looks too small to have that thing in it, so I don't know where she got it from.
Yeah.
But second off, like, what the fuck is this? The movie's also surprisingly funny at times, especially once David Dastmalchian shows up and you have like assassin pissing contests.
Yes.
So yeah, Dust Bunny. It is currently available on video on demand, and I recommend you rent it and check it out. It is a unique movie. There are movies I can point to like Leon the Professional, but like Leon the Professional didn't have a giant bunny monster, so that already makes this movie to stand out above that. Go check it out. And with that said, let's move on to the spoilers.
Yes.
So we can talk about whether the bunny is real and some other spoilery stuff. So here we go.
Okay, Bunny's real.
Bunny is real. Bunny turns out to be real. It turns out when she was a younger girl, she wished for a bunny to take her away from her foster parents at the time, who were not that great. Actually, I think it was her real parents the first time she summoned them.
Her real parents were not great.
She wished upon a star, and the bunny appeared and ate her parents. And so the bunny has showed up at every foster house she's lived in and has eaten her parents each time, usually after the parents have done something to wrong her in some way.
Yeah.
The bunny is actually kind of protecting her, but she doesn't know this. She just knows that the bunny is fucking eating her parents.
People, you know. And it's big.
It's big.
It's huge.
It's massive. It takes up the entirety of her room. The movie ends up leading to this wild climax where there's a bunch of assassins that are being sent after her and
Mads Mikkelsen.
Because Mads Mikkelsen refuses to kill her, and Sigourney Weaver's like, she knows your face, she knows where you live, she knows that you're an assassin, that's a liability, you all need to die.
I don't care that she's a little girl, you have to kill her.
You have to kill her. So he refuses to do it, so she sends a whole bunch of assassins after him. This is really fucked up because one of the other twists in the movie is that it turns out that she is actually Mads Mikkelsen's mom.
Yeah, Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah, Sigourney Weaver. Sigourney Weaver is his abusive mom. So he came from an abusive household too, which makes his connection with the little girl even more fucking, connected. Because it's just like, like, oh yeah, I had bad parents too. I get it, And the FBI has also been investigating her because every house she's gone into, the parents have just mysteriously disappeared. So you have a fucking Mexican standoff with the FBI and the assassins and Mads Mikkelsen happening when the bunny strikes and starts eating everyone inside the fucking apartment. These hard-boiled assassins led by fucking David Dastmalchian fucking like climbing the walls to fucking stay off the floor. The funniest sequence for me is when the FBI comes raiding in and fucking like starts handcuffing them and throwing them on the ground, and he's just like, get me up off the floor, get me up off the floor, get me off of the fucking floor. It's so great.
Yeah, David Dastmalchian just like losing his mom and losing his fucking shit.
And if you're wondering how they resolve the bunny situation at the end of the movie, Mads Mikkelsen basically decides to take the girl under his wing as his daughter, and they learn to live with the killer bunny because the bunny is hers. It is her protector. It is a part of her.
Yeah.
And it is up to her to take care of it, as you would like a puppy,
Yeah, it's just a man-eating puppy.
So the movie ends with Mads Mikkelsen, his new daughter, and their pet killer bunny taking off into the distance, away from the city to go start their new life somewhere else, away from all the assassins they killed inside the house. It's a fun movie.
Really sweet movie.
It's a very sweet movie. I did like that the one FBI girl turned out to be alive after the credits.
Yeah.
Because I was sad when she died because she was really cool.
Yeah. The sweet fairy tale likeness of the movie mixed with its like kind of unrelenting violence.
Yes.
Really works. It really, really comes together.
The fairy tale elements work. The horror elements work with the bunny. The bunny is
the bunny is pretty scary looking.
It's pretty scary. It's pretty awesome. And the action elements work.
Yeah.
All the action sequences with Mads Mikkelsen and the assassins is pretty fucking awesome. So everything in this movie really works, especially once you add the emotional component on top of it, which is just super endearing.
Yeah.
Like the scene in which he has to fucking like drain and cut up the bodies, and she really wants to help him, and he's like, no. And then once he drains the bodies and like wraps the body up, he's like, okay, you can help me saw up the body. And she's like, yay! It's fucking adorable. So yeah, there's not really much else to talk about. I fucking love this movie. I think it is an enjoyable good time, and I think you should all go check it out.
Yeah, definitely. Go watch it, treat yourself.
Yep. And with that said, my fellow Gorehounds, where can they find you, Count Jackula?
Well, you can find me on my channel at Count Jackula over on YouTube, which is here. There. It's a channel
there, everywhere.
You're there everywhere. It's a channel on YouTube. You can also follow me on Blue Sky at Count Jackula, but the streams is usually where the real action is at. And you can follow me there. We talk about all kinds of groovy things.
Y'all know me. I'm the Horror Guru. You can find me at the Horror Guru on various social media platforms, but these days I primarily use Blue Sky, so follow me on there. Don't forget to ring that notification bell so you're notified of my videos immediately upon their upload. And if you'd like to help out either of us more directly, be sure to check out our Patreon pages. Even $1 a month can go a long way, but we will certainly accept more. And with that said, my fellow Gorehounds, if you made it this far into the video, then I want you to comment below, and be sure to comment below using the hashtag #SadsMikkelsen. I got nothing. Just use that
Sads
hashtag.
Mikkelsen.
#SadsMikkelsen.
Sads Mikkelsen.
If you don't see this movie, he'll be sad.
Sad.
Sads
Me and Bryan
Mikkelsen.
Filler will be sad because he didn't see like a great movie that they made together.
Absolutely. A great and unique movie at that.
Yeah.
How many movies have you seen with a fucking killer bunny and lives under people's floorboards? That's pretty unique.
Yeah.
And with that said, my fellow Gorehounds, peace out, and we'll catch y'all later.